My name is Dan Vallon. I'm the head of strategic partnerships at Figshare. And for those of you who are not aware, Figshare is technology infrastructure. We build infrastructure that allows organizations to share research data. So we are part of the digital science portfolio. If you have any questions, you can chat with me after this. But I'm really excited today to be here for this panel on the practical aspects of sharing research data. So I've been involved and working in the research data space for about 10 years now. And one of the things that I saw in those 10 years, and starting about 10 years ago, in 2013, there was a memo that came down from the Office of Science and Technology Policy at the White House called the Holdren Memo. And this memo said that all federal agencies that are operating in over $100 million in R&D have to have policies for sharing research data. Publications as well, but this was the first one to really mention research data in that capacity. And so here we are 10 years later. August of last year, the Office of Science and Technology Policy published a new report. It's called the Nelson Memo. And this talks about how this is now impacting all federal agencies who fund research in the United States. And so between that and the new policy that went into effect in January of 2023 from the NIH, on data management and sharing policy, or DMS policy, which one of our speakers is going to touch on, we've really seen a shift in conversations. Those conversations 10 years ago were, why research data? How does this impact me in any way? Why should we be thinking about this? To today, where it's more around the, how can I implement something to serve and support the researchers that we work with and authors that we work with. And so that's why this panel is really cool. We've got several funders to talk about the impact that these policies are having on their work, as well as how this is impacting the STM publishing community. So the way that this panel is going to work, everyone's going to come up and give a brief presentation. We're going to kick it off with some questions, panel style, and to start discussion, and then we'll open it up for questions with everyone. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Taunton Payne from the NIH.